we're going to win with our Second Amendment. We're going to win big league with our Second Amendment. We are going to keep winning at every level. We're going to win so much that you're going to come and you're going to say, Mr. President, we're winning too much. I can't stand it anymore. And I'm going to say, I don't care. And you know where we're really going to win? This is for the people of Phoenix, for the people of Arizona. We're really going to win at our border. We are going to win at our border.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is Michael Barone, senior political analyst with the Washington Examiner, co-author of the Almanac of American Politics. And Michael, welcome, sir.
Hey, good to be with you again.
Always good to talk to you. All right, so you wrote a piece, and it talks about the fact that only Ted Cruz can stop Donald Trump. Now, I assume you're talking about getting to the 1, 2, 3, 7 mark.
Well, that's right. The Republican Party requires you to get a majority of the delegates, 1,237, to be nominated, and Donald Trump referred to that as an arbitrary number. Majority is not arbitrary. Majority is a pretty often used concept in representative government, and it has been used for Republican national conventions for 160 years. And if Donald Trump doesn't get those 1,237, he won't be nominated. So the question is, will he get 1,237 in the primaries and caucuses that are held between now and June 7th or not? Because I think the very great likelihood is that delegates who are not for Donald Trump are not likely to go for Donald Trump if he's visibly short of the 1,237 majority.
All right, fair enough. Now let's look at the prospects going forward from here to the finish line, from here until the end. Will Donald Trump get that 1, 2, 3, 7?
Well, if you look at smart website number counters, their answer is a firm maybe. You can do the delegate math in a variety of ways. We know so far that Donald Trump has got 37% of the votes cast in primaries and caucuses. 63% have voted for other candidates. And we know that he's got to get more than that to get the kind of delegate count that he needs to get 1,237 from here on out. One of the problems for people that want to defeat Donald Trump, for Republican voters who want to defeat Trump, is that opposition to him has been split. There were 16 opponents for him when the race was in its early stages. There are now basically 2 left, but they're splitting the vote. And if we'll see what happens in Arizona tomorrow, the likelihood is that you'll see a split of the vote between Ted Cruz and who will get the lion's share, and John Kasich, who will get a much smaller share, and Donald Trump will walk off with the 58 delegates elected winner-take-all in Arizona. But also on that date, we're having caucuses in Utah, and the polling suggests that Ted Cruz has a very good chance there of getting, not only winning, but getting more than 50%, at which point he would get all of Utah's 40 delegates. So that would leave Trump closer to 1,237 at the end of the day, as the votes are counted and tabulated on by Wednesday, but still short of it and not getting any of the delegates from Utah. We'll see what happens in there, but clearly, one of the things you see on Trump's performance in primaries and caucuses so far is that when you have, he has very negative appeal among Mormons, very few vote for him. And I've also found that Dutch Americans who tend to be in the Dutch Reform and other Reformed churches, who, like Mormons, have a high degree of social connectedness and social capital, they're very much involved in community activities, they're very lukewarm about Trump as compared to other Republican voters.
Michael, how does the map look beyond tomorrow? I mean, how does the map look when you hit the Northeast in New York and the West with California? Doesn't it, in fact, favor Trump?
I'm not sure whether it favors Trump or not. I think New York favors Trump. Such little polling as we've had indicates that the relatively small number of registered Republicans in New York are the kind of people that have liked him in other states, notably Massachusetts, which also has a very small proportion of registered Republicans, but Trump got his highest percentage, 49% there, in any of the contests so far. But you also have Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a state which is voting in April with, I believe, 48 delegates. Wisconsin is a state with a high degree of social connectedness, the sort of area like Iowa and Minnesota,
right,
where in the caucuses Trump has not run well, has not won. And I think that Wisconsin is fertile ground for those who want to see Trump not get
your firm maybe on the 1, 2, 3, 7. We got 10 seconds. Is that, how does that rank 1 to 10 that he'll get the needed delegates?
With one, he won't. It ranks at about a 4.
Wow. Okay. Michael Barone, always great to talk to you, sir. Thank you very much. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, a little thing we do here called Gimme 5. Don't miss it.